Hello everyone, welcome back to Benjamight Gaming for what I think is going to be conclusion of my playthrough of To the Moon. So the last episode went a little bit long, but my goodness, we learned so much through that episode. Some really awesome moments and then also some seriously tragic moments. So we started out just gathering a little bit more information and then we tried to flip the switch on basically making all the machine work do its work so that he could then take his trip to the moon. Unfortunately, it didn't work. We tried all kinds of stuff, literally yelling at Johnny at all different stages of his life, trying to convince him he needs to go to the moon. Even a huge NASA performance. You know, we just tried everything. In the end, we found out that he had a beta blocker injected years and years ago to help overcome or block memories from something prior, which kept us from getting all the way to his childhood. We found a way to get past that, and when you know, we found out he actually had a twin brother. Unfortunately, his mother accidentally backed over the brother in a tragic car accident. It was so terrible. It happens. It's terrible when it does, and it's terrible even in a video game. To make matters worse, it almost sounds like his mother preferred Joey over Johnny. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true or just the way that Johnny perceived it, and it might have just been that she struggled with the issue of what she had done the rest of her life. I don't really know. But either way, it was a super tragic moment, but thankfully it was followed up shortly after that with a really super cute moment where River and Johnny meet for the very first time, staring at the stars with a big old moon in the sky, and they found out that in the moon, with the stars, there was a constellation where the moon becomes the bunny belly, which I feel like brings so much together from everything we've been learning all the way up until this point. So it was a super awesome moment, and we're now at the home stretch where Eva's got an idea on how to get this to work, where I think we're going to lean more into the love story side of things, where I think we're going to say something like, hey, if you want to see River again, you got to get to the moon. So that's probably the direction we're going with this, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. If by some chance this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. Hope you have a fantastic time. And if you do have a really good time, it sure helps me out if you consider smacking that subscribe button for me. All right, that's enough chat. Let's get back in here and see if we can get Johnny and maybe River all the way up to the moon. Welcome back, everybody. Well, it is the same night for me. I went out, recorded my next intro, got right back in here. I'm excited to see how this is going to wrap up and see if we can really get these guys to the moon. First of all, we got to find out where the other doctor went. This is actually your fault. A stuffed toy platypus. Okay. Where could she be? No going in between there. She gonna do her own NASA performance? Oh, there she is. Turn around. Neil, I know what you're planning to do. I know that you know. Yeah? Well, I know that you know that Look, our contract is to send him to the moon. And the only way for that to happen is if Johnny is motivated to do so. But if that means removing River, then what's the point? The reason why he even wants to go to the moon in the first place is because she died. I know, but we are legally bound by the contract to specifically screw the contract. I didn't take this job to make him miserable, Eva. It's so funny to see the twist here. He's been so nonchalant. You almost wondered if he was even invested in the story of this guy. And now she's the one like, cool, we found the loophole. We know how to get him up there. Let's go do it. But she's also hinted at the fact a couple times where she feels like marriage and relationships are kind of like a lost cause. So maybe she's like, who cares? You know, she's dead. He's ready to move on. Let's go do it. Maybe she's trying to ignore that side of things. I don't know about you, but I signed up to help the freaking geezers die happy. Me too. And I like this job. But if we directly go against our legal obligations, we'd be in for a court hearing. We'll appeal. We'll know that Johnny'd be happier to not go to the moon. Johnny would be happier with a lot of alternate life tangents, Neil. We're not here to play God. Our job is to give him what he signed for. Well, we happen to know what he wants better than he does. Look, I'm only risking losing River because I believe in her. And what do you mean risk? You're removing her. And besides, I will make up for it. Make up for it how? Uh-oh. We're running out of time. Just trust me. Ooh, I'm glad to know she's got a plan. Says the one who pushed me off the freaking lighthouse. Uh-oh. Did you just... Freaking light data. Abusing your powers doesn't disable my controls entirely, Eva. What? Booby traps? Really, Eva? Just trying to buy some time? Jeez, thanks for telling me. I guess I gotta go around maybe. Oh. Oh, I went up. Oh, come on, I saw him. Those are some expensive pieces of equipment you're tossing. Seriously, just stay put and wait till I'm done. No. That's so funny. Oh, did she go down here? Where am I at? Oh, it's like my flashlight's fading in and out. That's so funny. Am I completely blocked here? Look, don't make me exit this whole thing and unplug you. Would you really risk distorting his memories as they are? Just stop trying. Please, this won't take long. Not again. Or come and find me at the end of the hall. Oh. Okay. Dr. Watts. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding. Is this a game to you, Eva? They're zombies. Dear Lord, they aren't just zombie Evas. They're zombivas. Don't come any closer. I got plants. Oh. Oh, what did I just do there? Oop. I don't even know how. Oh, I see. I'm shooting them out. Okay. Oh boy, take it out. Whew, these things are good for something after all. Okay. This is so weird. Oh, no, up. How do I fit through there? I can't fit through there. Can I go up? Where? Oh, it changed. Okay. suddenly turned very strange. It's like some weird version of like a Pac-Man or something. Zombivas. Oop. Oop. Nope, I was trying to get that one. Glad there's not like a life bar or something here. Oh, I did not mean to go there. There we go. Oh, I always see it just before I hit it. Can I go in here? Nope. She said at the end of the hall. Now we got bowling balls. What in the world? This whole thing is just a loop. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, forget this. Oh. What the? Now where am I? Eva, what happened? Eva? What? Just tell me what it is. I've always thought they were lighthouses. Now the whole construct's messed up. Yeah, this is all jacked up. What is going on? We got rabbits. We got rain inside. What is it like? Just the responsibilities, I suppose. What is it like? Okay. I just don't want to be another typical kid in a sea of typical people, Nick. It's finished, River. She won't be alone anymore. What is going on? It'd help you understand her condition. I'd rather not. Why is that? It's in denial, it sounds like. Very acceptable response for... Ouch! Realistic response, not acceptable, but realistic response. What is going on? Emperors, yeah, okay, yeah. Like we're kind of backtracking through life. We're like skipping all over the place though. Ooh. Hello? Wait, don't go. I'm Johnny. What's your name? Your spot? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hog this place all for myself. I'm Johnny. What's your name? This is freaky. Oh, Eva, what are you doing? I hope you know what you're up to. Look, it was a long time ago. There's no date or time, Johnny. There's no date or time. I don't remember that one. Hello? Neil? Morpheus? What? It's Eva, you idiot. Oh my gosh, I totally love that reference. No crap, we're the only ones here. Listen, whatever you've been doing, stop it. We might not know what Johnny wants, but we know what he doesn't want. And what he doesn't want is exactly what you are accelerating. It's already done, Neil. Why don't you come out now? She had him stuck in a loop. Up here. What did you do to her? Relax, she's merely going elsewhere. Is he trying to reset it? You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me some olives. But this is way out of line. I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep on resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here. Then just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser. There's no need to visualize a door. What's with all this melodrama, Neil? Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it. There's no time. Everything will be all right, man. Just turn around. Okay. Okay. Hey, we're... Shh. Hello? Sorry, kid. It's already started. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally, and olive refills are just steps away. Ack, olives. Saving him doesn't justify it. He can always find another river, Neil. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. So we erased River and brought the brother back.
Short steps, deep breath, everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight.
Oh, you just watched it disappear?
She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more.
Pop star, a writer, a firefighter. And you, Johnny? I was gonna say an astronaut.
I'll ask you to
An astronaut.
fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind if you're with
Sure,
me.
right on by it.
Then everything's alright.
See the NASA poster?
Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say,
Man, it changes so much.
rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just
Oh, he's sending off his letter.
never
But do him and his brother stay close, or?
when this world
I mean, I guess our ultimate goal is to grant his wish, which is to get him to the moon. But the whole reason he wanted to go to the moon, like what the other doctor was saying, is because of her.
to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky.
Oh, is that his brother signing all the books?
I don't mind
He said he was going to write one, didn't he?
if you're with me. Then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's alright.
I'm impressed by the music they have in this game. I feel like the music in this game is almost too good for what the game itself is. You know, you'd expect this in a more finesse kind of game, I feel like. Okay. He actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we are awesome? This isn't success. Oh, lighten up. We're in NASA. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Man, it's bittersweet. I'm like, is she gone? I mean, his whole life, It definitely revolved around her. It didn't sound like he had regrets about that at the end of his life. I mean, sure, I know he made sacrifices, and I don't know. I'm curious to see how this continues forward. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. There's the bag. Sheesh, he really likes this backpack. To the Moon, the story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joey Wild. What? I can't believe this crap actually sold. This isn't the real world, Neil. It's true, this is all kind of like a big make-believe. Like, this is not how his life actually played out. But this is the way he'll remember it in these final hours, though, right? Isn't that kind of the concept behind this? To him, this is what's going to feel real as he passes on. There's a button there. Is that an elevator? That might be an elevator. Let's see if we can go up here first. Requires 4 bars. Okay. Is it me, or is this elevator smaller on the inside? I'm assuming we're on the first floor, so I guess we'll go to number 2. Maybe 1 memory per floor. This is Mission Control. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live one day. And half expected to see Zordon on that screen. Oh, I half expected. It's not here. Huh? What? Let's just go. What's not here? I was trying to think of some way she might have possibly gotten River to just show up later in his life, but I don't know. There's not much going on. Okay. But it, what is she referring to as it? Trying to think of. So, do you think last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Neil. Let's not. Number 3. Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your status closely in the coming seasons. Or sessions, it might have said. Okay, everything's looking pretty good at the moment. Ooh. Oh, yeah. And here's the centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Yes, the spinny thing. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have long left. Yeah, she's clearly got some kind of trick up her sleeve. I think she's come up with an idea that will bring him and River together still. Or somehow just straight up put River on the moon. For a final encounter or something. Or maybe a lighthouse. Maybe that's what she's looking for, is a lighthouse. I'm like trying to think of what it is that she could be looking for. I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. The shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. Ugh, this isn't good. Perhaps there's somewhere we missed. You need to work on your communication skills. Yeah. Yo, there it is. Whoa! Yeah. You know what's the best part of it? What? The very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. Indeed, especially its nose at the top. When maintenance finishes, it probably won't look the same. Yeah, now's the only time. I wanted to see it really good. I wanted another look at it. I can't see the top. I feel like I should be able to see the top. All right, back to the bottom floor. I wonder if I'll have any more of those puzzles I gotta solve. Haven't had one for a while. I might have forgotten how to do them. I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part with Johnny's beliefs, after all. True. Ah, yes, a wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. That's true. It's almost like he's here in the lighthouse. Sorry, Neil. I really thought there was a good chance. What? And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link then. I'd hate to miss the finale. What's going on? Are we out of time? I don't know. Ah, and here's our new recruit. Did she get treatment? Don't tell me Eva found a way to get her treatment earlier. River, right? Good to have you on board. Hello, I'm John. Whew. I almost thought What the heck, Eva? But you deleted her. No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on public data and Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How are you sure that it'd work? I wasn't. It could have gone very badly, you know. You were never one to take risks, Neil. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. We're just gonna pop in. Look at that. They still hooked up. Okay, so her life choices would have still been based upon what he thought that she would have maybe wanted to do, which was to go to the moon. And he wooed her with the music, which he wrote for her. Aww. He wrote it himself, apparently. Rather repetitive if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. I like that name. Oh, the doctor and Lily are going to go for the ride as well, huh? Oh, there you are. You two should go get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. Look at him. Ah. Oh. Can I move? Oh, I can. I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son, you just might. Meh. So they get to actually watch it take place. Get to see him go on his journey. You should have seen him back when we went to school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying. It was like he only had one goal to go for. You know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow. Yep, I once wrote a book about this too. With a less optimistic ending, eh? I might have to change that after all. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah. Eva's the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what all happened here? You don't want to know. Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two. He's rather patient then. I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleague's waiting. Got an up arrow. I want to see, is there anything over this way? I could see him putting something sneaky over here last second. Oh, there's the shuttle off in the background there. I thought this might be a good view. Good enough to cut off the traffic, eh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate it? Initiate. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. That's so funny. Come on. Mission control. There they are. Uh-oh. Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. There goes. Yeah, turn around, birds. Spaceship literally coming through. Oh, he's gonna push her? Oh. She batted him away. Wow, she really overcame her fears too. My guess is she went and got treated. And because she got an early treatment, she was able to like live a more normal life. In his mind. Obviously, in reality, that's not how it played out, but oh. Oh. Hmm. Wow. Send Johnny to the moon. Wow, wow, wow. Really cool how they played that out. This is definitely one of those games too. It's like you reach the end and it's like, what do you say? Sometimes you reach the end of a game, especially when you got like the music and it's like you want to kind of sit there and just savor it. And special thanks, my grandfather and family, Freeburg Games community. Wow. I don't know if they've made other games or if this is the only one they got, this Freebird, but To the Moon is definitely a game that I have heard about for many, many years. Oh. Here he is. Thanks. Off you go now. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. Hey, who else was he going to give it to? Us? Terrible place for burial, though. If there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Yeah, there's 2 gravestones now. Nice new ringtone. Hello? Eva here. We're on our way. New patient? New patient. Let's roll. Oh, I like that. They're off to do it again. Wait, what? What was that? Wow. That was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. You know, it is funny that all it takes is one moment like that. You know, just one little change, and it can completely direct the life in another route. You know, that's where you get like the multiverse theories and all that kind of stuff. All these parallel universes where all the other choices you could have made are playing out in one of these other worlds. I don't believe that myself. I don't think that's really a thing, but you know, there's no way to know. But, you know, life is like that. You make choices, and sometimes even minute choices can make a pretty big difference, like kicking a ball around a street. Suddenly you're dead. Or they can be bigger choices, like you decide to ask a girl out, or she decides to walk in the other room for some reason. There are so many choices in life that can direct you down a path that, you know, it can be easy to look back and be like, well, what if I would have chose differently? Episode 1? Are they making more? Thank you for being a part of the adventure. The story continues. Finding Paradise. Imposter Factor. Oh, you guys have to let me know if you've played these. Are they any good? To the Moon's like the only one I ever heard referenced. That's the one I've always heard. Hey, have you played To the Moon? You need to play To the Moon. I'll have to look up these other two. I wonder if, I don't know, maybe they weren't able to recapture the magic quite like they did with the first one. They just didn't become as well known. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. There were a couple times where I was definitely confused. I was not quite sure what was going on. And I just had to trust that the game was going to clear it up for me. You know, it will make sense. I just got to keep pushing forward. But it's really awesome how they did that. The concept behind the machine being that, look, we're only working with the information that's inside of his head. So if we change the story, his head's going to take it in a particular direction, and then he's going to fill in the gaps with what he thinks that will be, like the NASA building. You know, what's it going to look like? It's like everybody knows about the spinny thing, but, you know, how much more of the place do we know about, you know? So the fact that she's like, okay, I'm going to move Rivers away at this point, and I'm just trusting that she's going to come back into the picture at some point because his world revolved around her. So there's like no chance she doesn't still show up later once he's reached his goal of getting to the moon. Now, it also looked like she went back and possibly stopped the brother from getting hit as well. So I don't know if those are the only two things that she changed, but they obviously had a compound interest on the rest of his life, and it's so cool how they did that. Wow. And at the very end, they like hold hands and everything, you know, and that's so well done. You got to let me know. This would be a cool way to end this video, I think. You got to let me know in the comments. This is a type of game, kind of like the Beginner's Guide and Firewatch and a few of these others where I played where it's very thought-provoking. Soma would be another one where it's very thought-provoking type thing. So people will look for playthroughs of this. So this is one that might get traction for a while. And you got to let me know, and this will be fun to watch, or this will be fun to read about over the future. If you could do this, if you could sign up to have any wish granted, what would that be? You're on your deathbed, you've got a couple days left, but there are scientists that would be able to come in and while you're laying there, make you experience a life that would lead you down a different path from what you have experienced. Would you want it all to play out exactly how it did? And granted, remember, your life did play out that way, so it's not like you're erasing that. But just for the last couple days, I guess, of your life, you get to experience a life that would have went down a different path entirely. What would you want that to be? Maybe you wanted to join a circus. Maybe you wanted to go to the moon. Maybe you wanted to be a teacher or a firefighter. Like, oh man, I always wanted to be a police officer, but I was really scared. Or, you know, I wanted to be a preacher. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be an inventor, a painter, a musician, whatever it is. All those moments where it's like, I would have done this, but I never did because of this. Maybe finances, maybe my upbringing, maybe a handicap, whatever it may be. Feel free to let it, you don't have to get too specific, but it would be cool to hear comments, I think, over the course of the life of this video, this playthrough, of just things that people are like, you know what? If there was something I could experience in the last couple of days of my life, and it could be anything I ever wanted, I would love for it to have been that I got to experience this. That would be pretty cool to hear. That would be pretty cool to hear. I would put a comment, and maybe I'll leave a comment down there at some point. I'm not going to make a comment now because I'm like still thinking of this game, but I'll have to come back at some point and put a comment down there myself of what I would do that I think would be really awesome. I loved it. To the Moon was great. Again, let me know if those other games are games that would be great to play on the channel. If you've seen them, heard them, I don't know, maybe they never even got made. I have no idea. Like I said, this is the only one I ever heard about. But if you enjoyed yourself here and you had a really good time, sure does help me out if you think about hitting that subscribe button, and it'll help you out because you'll know when part 1 of any future playthrough that I play that might tickle your fancy hits the channel. That's going to be it for this one, folks. Until next time, continue to be safe out there. I will see you on the next one.